There are people who refuse to listen. You can say everything correctly in the manner, in the way, in the order you're supposed to say it, and they just ain't going to listen. And next thing you know, we're discouraged. The parents discouraged because like, oh no, I'm a horrible parent. My kids aren't listening. Look, you ain't doing nothing wrong. You said everything you need to say. Your child chose. There's a passage in Ezekiel 33. Basically, if you are a watchman of a tower and you see like you're being under attack, your job is to sound the trumpet and warn. If you sound the trumpet and you guys get bodied, you did your part. But if you see there's trouble coming and you don't sound the trumpet, blood is on your hands. When you have a voice and you can say something, you say something. If you don't say nothing, then it's on you. I've been in the culinary profession for close to 30 years. Some chefs are like, man, I'm a horrible chef, man, and I'm not getting through to my guys. Look, you're doing your part. Back in the days when I was in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, this one guy named BJ, he was recklessly telling a story. It wasn't this. It wasn't this either. How he was yelling, it might as well have been this, but it wasn't this. It was more like, it was something like this. He's telling a story. His fingers are out here. He's just telling a story about like some woman at his house. BJ, you got to be careful. Your fingers need to be in this way. Come on, Brent, man. Why you got to do a brother like that? He was white. Talking to him was like talking to sheetrock. On Monday, BJ, please be careful. Tuesday, hey, BJ, bring it in. All right, man. BJ was off on Wednesday. On Thursday, I was off. Friday, hey, BJ, your fingers. All right, man.
Hey, Nelson, you made your fingers. Pull it back. All right, man.
Saturday, hey, BJ, your fingers. Be careful. All right, man. Sunday's church. Back around on Monday. BJ, your fingers. You're going to cut one off. All right, man. Now it's Tuesday. BJ's talking crazy. He got tomatoes out. He's just doing this over and over. And he cut his finger down to the bone. Blood everywhere, all on the tomatoes, all on the cutting board, all over the floor. He's up there yelling and crying. And guess what I did? Just like look, I didn't feel bad. I don't speak any other languages except for Ebonics. Take your fingers, pull them back. This right here, this. He didn't want to listen. He whacked it. He came back 3 weeks later, took a lighter to his finger. Man, I have no feeling in my finger. I have to relearn how to play the bass again. Okay, I had thought nothing of it. I did my part. A few weeks later, he was fishing. He caught a fish. Same thing, telling some ridiculous story and took a knife and slit right through he wasn't paying attention. It was story time again, out on the lake somewhere, and in the same exact finger. I thought nothing of it. I didn't feel bad. I sounded a trumpet. I did my part. Some people, it don't take all that. The very first time you say something, they got it the very first time. Some people want to do better. And some people just don't care, including your children. Your children's out wilding right now. You got the Bible open. You said everything you had to say, and they're still wilding. You didn't do nothing wrong. It's up to them. Did you sound the trumpet? Did you warn them? You're good. You can lead a chef to the cutting board, but you can't make him sharpen his knife. Or however that saying goes. Martin